Scenario 1. Business working with a vendor. A business with a long-standing relationship with a vendor receives an email request with new wire transfer instructions to wire funds for invoice payment. This is an example of a spoof email request. It appears very similar to a legitimate account and would take very close scrutiny to determine it was fraudulent. For example, a Butchin at vendorcompany.com versus a Butchin at vendorcompany.com. The variation is slight and often overlooked. This particular scenario has also been referred to as invoice modification scheme, the supplier swindle, or the bogus invoice scheme. Scenario 2. Business executive receiving or initiating a request for a wire transfer. The email account of a high-level business executive, CEO, president, etc., was compromised. In this case, the email account was spoofed or hacked. An employee responsible for processing payment requests receives a request for a wire transfer from the compromised email account. Without questioning it, the employee processes the wire transfer. It is not uncommon for this employee to receive wire transfer requests from the CEO via email. In some instances, a request for a wire transfer from the compromised email account is sent directly to the financial institution with instructions to immediately send funds to another bank for X reason. This particular scenario has also been referred to as CEO fraud, masquerading, business executive scam, or financial industry wire frauds. Best practices to prevent wire transfer fraud. Always verify the authenticity of each wire transfer request. Call the person using a number you have previously called, not one from the current wire transfer request, to verify it verbally. Implement a callback verification process when setting up payment instructions for a new vendor or making changes to payment instructions for an existing vendor. Implement dual control and segregation of duties. Education and training. Understanding email scams and educating your employees is critical to protect your financial assets. Test your fraud and e-security health. Implement a cybersecurity policy and review it often. Review your business insurance policy. Does it cover financial losses due to cybersecurity fraud?